Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have BISBEE Puma basketball senior night in the land of Dandies and Dreamers. Dave Davies alongside Paul Quarter coming in to take on these BISBEE Pumas, Dave, the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. First, the girls' game. What are we looking out for in this one?
St. Augustine Catholic Wolves are bringing in a really good girls team this year. I believe they're 12-5 on the year. Our Lady Pumas, and we're at that point of the season where we don't get to lose any more games. We have a good opponent tonight, but it's going to be in a very hostile atmosphere. BISBEE, Arizona. The stands are going to be packed tonight. It's going to be very loud. We're going to need the best performance out of the Lady Pumas tonight because they're playing a very good team.
I mean, we look at the 2A rankings in girls basketball around Cochise County. Benson currently on the cusp of making the playoffs. Wilcox making the playoffs. Tombstone, one of the best teams in the state. The BISBEE Lady Pumas, if they take on St. Augustine Catholic and come out with a victory here, they might draw some favor from the voters saying, well, they do play in a tough county and region as well.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely shoot them up the rankings if they can pull off this victory, but we know they can. They beat the Wilcox Cowgirls right here, so we know that they have it in them, but it's a tough task tonight. Come on, Lady Pumas.
Basketball, a game of runs, a game of streaks. We'll see if the runs run in favor of the Pumas here tonight. We're going to jump behind the camera against senior night. We're just a couple of minutes away from getting the varsity ladies action started. That's the end of story.
I'm going to go ahead and read off all the people that make this possible while you share that over to all the things and do the thing. Please allow me to thank all the sponsors that make this possible for you tonight. Thank you to SSVEC for serving our community. Thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly the Lawely Automotive Group, now serving Cochise County. Ed Morse Automotive Group will be all about supporting their community and giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible. Go get your next used vehicle at Ed Morse Automotive. Thank you to Synergy Home Care, serving all of Santa Cruz and Cochise County, providing non-medical home care for people who struggle with activities of daily living. Always hiring. 520-685-1035. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors, proud to support their young student athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, make your first call to the real estate experts at Sherry Ethel, 717-599-2439. Shout out to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have physical therapy departments providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment today, 520-432-6435. Thanks to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. Number one choice for pest control in Cochise County, veteran owned and operated. With your satisfaction, Mike's guarantee, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years. Thanks to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs, 520-456-8945. Thanks to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, now open on Saturdays, 9 to 2. Thank you to Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Go to SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. And lastly, thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, phone, and television. Go to allofiber.com to learn more about the fiber difference.
Nailed it.
Seamless transition. So here we go again, St. Augustine Catholic Wolves, Lady Wolves, having a very good year this year. This is going to be a tough test for our Lady Pumas. But Alyssa Lopez got our backs tonight, doesn't she? Yeah, she does. Very confident young lady.
Dave's the loud one. I try that. Crickets. Nobody hears me. I don't know what it is, even if I yell. Dave's talking voice is more dominant than my yelling voice, I assume. Whatever. Who cares? Here we go. Lineup's about to be introduced, and then Principal John Watts is going to sing us the national anthem. As our boy, Erica and Jeremy Meyer are both over there. Trying to fix the PA system. Brand new PA system here in BISBEE, Arizona, Dave.
Yeah, it's sounding good. We're going to have a lot of things going on tonight. It's senior night. There's going to be a really special cheerleading performance where they bring in some of the old students. They're going to be doing some pretty wild stunts, like 15 feet in the air stunts tonight. A lot of things going on in BISBEE, Arizona. Like I said, for St. Augustine Catholic, this is going to be a pretty hostile environment. Not hostile, but a very rowdy environment tonight in BISBEE, Arizona, the land of dandies and dreamers.
You said they do bring in... There's John Watts. We're going to have to yell at each other, brother. But you said St. Augustine Catholic, a good team. Do you happen to know the record?
Whoa. There we go. They're leveling it.
He's used to yelling, so now he's got to talk quietly.
For St. Augustine Catholic, number 3, Aaliyah Preciado.
Preciado, sounds good. That's how we'll say it.
Number 10, Savina Paz. Number 12, Lourdes Gomez. Number 13, Marina Gutierrez. And number 32, Megan Callahan. Let's see here, as I'm looking at it, freshman, sophomore. Number 1, the slicer and dicer, Kitana Rogers. Number 2, the defensive menace, Nicole Seha. Number 11, Isabella Solis, senior. Number 14, Mia Lopez, senior. And number 15, the Beast, senior, Yasleen Hernandez.
I don't know if she wants to be called Beast or TikTok famous. Which one do you think she wants to be called? Principal John Watts, ladies and gentlemen.
So here we go. Oh, the cheerleaders are ready. They're ready for the night.
All right, we're going to have to find a different way to get the cheerleaders off guard.
No, they're ready for your shenanigans.
They are ready for me. They know it's too often. I'm wondering if one of them like pick their nose or something while we're doing it. Don't ever let that happen again.
So looking at the starting lineup for the Lady Wolves, 2 freshmen and a sophomore, 2 seniors. But young team for the most part. Not a lot of seniors on the roster.
Teresa
Lady
Casillas
has a lot of seniors on the roster.
No, I'm sorry, Dan. Last name always forgotten in our chat saying the Beast. Daniel.
What's going on? Head coach of the St. Augustine Catholic Lady Wolves, Rufus Tueto. And of course, Courtney Borquez, our head coach.
What a run as athletic director Courtney Borquez has had as St. Augustine Catholic wins the tip. Ball immediately going to be turned over to the Lady Pumas.
Well, that's a good initial sign for us. I did not get the opportunity to let St. Augustine Catholic know who we were and what we were doing, so.
They're going to be a little bit reserved. Sehow's going to bring the ball up for the Lady Pumas. Primary ball handler, Katana Rogers getting the start here tonight.
Oh, and a quick turnover by the Lady Pumas.
Good defense there from St. Augustine Catholic as they bring the ball right up court. Around the perimeter. Looking for anyone to show. Can't get a number on that. That's number 10, Savina Paz. Ball's going to be out, but staying with the Wolves from St. Augustine Catholic.
Yeah, tipped out of bounds by the Lady Pumas. Still nothing, 30 seconds into this game.
Gutierrez with the inbound, the floater. Baseline's going to be no good. Nobody's touched rim so far here in this ball game. Beast is going to knock that one out. And it's going to stay with the Wolves. Paz was following the rebound, but couldn't get the offensive glass necessarily.
Aaliyah trying to post up there, but they're going to turn it over on the inbounds. Here comes Seha going all the way down court. And
good finish there from Nicole Seha. Coast to coast, 2-0 Lady Pumas on top. Just a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Lady Pumas look very composed right now. They look to be the best version of themselves early in this game.
Paz trying to get it
like that.
Back to Gutierrez. Seha going for 2 in a row. That one's going to be too strong off the glass. It's going to be a rebound by Megan Callahan. Callahan gets it over to Gutierrez. She wants an outlet. She's going to try to take Seha on. You see in the eyes, Seha just looking at that ball, saying, just make one mistake. That's going to be a top of the key three-pointer. No good. Isabella Solis fighting for the rebound against Preciado.
And Jasleen comes away with it, and here comes Seha back up the court.
And already we're going to get an early substitution from the Wolves. Natalie Reyna about to check into the ball game. Beast Hernandez trying to find Seha, couldn't get it done. And this one's going to be brought up back by the Wolves by Gutierrez.
But still 0 on the scoreboard for the Wolves, which is what we like to see here at Bisbee. Pesky hands knocking a lot of balls out of bounds right now.
Good defense here from Beast Hernandez. The TikTok star herself.
Stands are already pretty much packed.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. That win over the Wilcox Cowgirls, a big one. And the Bisbee fans showing their appreciation for the Lady Pumas as that one's up and in. 2-2 your score here in Bisbee, Arizona.
Lourdes Gomez with an easy layup on that one. Floater.
That is going to be no good. Rebound going to the Wolves. They look to bring the ball back up court. One more time going quickly is Callahan. Megan Callahan looking for an outlet. Throws that one to the top of the key. Preciado Aaliyah puts that one up and no good. Long rebound falling to Seha. Nicole Seha, a very active player early on in this ball game. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Misses that. Solis with the follow, and that one's going to be in. 4-2 Lady Pumas on top.
Nicole Seha just going right to the rack on him. She put one down, but there was Solis waiting right there to finish it up. And another turnover.
Seha forces the turnover. Solis, oh no, that's good play from the Wolves, and there's Yaslin Hernandez with active hands again. That's going to be a deep three, no good. Solis fighting for the rebound. It will be off the Lady Pumas. Staying with St. Augustine Catholic. Coming into the game, Alyssa Lopez, number 10.
And you're going to see some 3 balls flying now. Alyssa Lopez in the house, in the game.
Mia Lopez goes to sit down. Senior for the Lady Pumas. Didn't call her name a lot. That's what I love about senior night. You get to get the seniors one final start on the court. Daniel back in the chat says, go Pumas. There is Beast. And Katana.
The slicer and dicer.
The single best name in all of athletics, Katana.
Yeah, Bisbee looking good right now, 4-2 after 2 minutes and 40 seconds of action. And there's going to be a lot going on at halftime tonight, so stick around. It's going to be a doubleheader of Bisbee Puma basketball.
This timeout does give me a chance to thank Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community, providing electricity to the brand new PA they have in Bisbee, Arizona, and it is loud.
Yeah, we got some pretty decent internet connection. Must be using Allo Fiber, Cochise County's new home for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com.
I'll say. The fiber trucks have been around Sierra Vista for a couple years now. And I'm signed up. When is my installation date? That's all I need to know.
Oh, here comes Lopez with a 3 right out of the gate.
That one's going to be short and off the backboard. The ball will be out on St. Augustine Catholic, staying with the Lady Pumas. Senior night here in Bisbee, Arizona, where the Lady Pumas try to look to continue their hot streak. Last time we saw them on Cool FM Live, they had a big win against the Wilcox Cowgirls and what is considered an upset. Good defense here. Katana Rogers defending from the front. Will steal the ball over and turn it right back over to the Lady Pumas.
Actually, not to correct you, my good friend, but the last time we saw them was actually the loss to Benson with Kaylee Taylor scoring 999 points.
I try to forget bad things that happen to our athletes. I just remember Kaylee Taylor was scoring a bunch of points. I didn't know who it was against, you know? That could be a loss that maybe holds the Lady Pumas out of postseason contention as Alyssa Lopez, a deep 2. That's one's going to be no good. Lady Wolves bringing the ball back up court for St. Augustine Catholic. Contact, no foul called. That one's going to be turned over. Seha running up court with it. She has beast. She goes at herself. Seha got to be a little bit more clutch at the rim. She's missed 3 or 4 of those easy layups, and the Pumas could have a big lead in this ball game if she just converts those free throws. Seha just a junior in this one. A lot of seniors on this Lady Puma team. Juniors Natalie Mendez, Nicole Seha. Alyssa Lopez just a junior as well. And that's a three-pointer from the Lady Pumas, 7-2 your score.
Seven to 2 Lady Pumas. Love to see it to start the game, baby. And that's another turnover. The defense looking good.
Yeah, Beast is really getting active. Yasleen Hernandez defensively, and finally gets a steal. She's been knocking that ball away all night. 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter, 7-2. Solis is going to be short on that one off the front iron and coming back with the Wolves.
If this defense holds up the way it is, look at that. Big block by the Beast. And the ball's going the other way.
Sends Gamez right back. Lourdes Gamez tried to challenge the Beast. She didn't earn that nickname for nothing, folks. This one's going to be turned over. Good hands there by Natalie Reyna. But this one's going to be picked right back off by Alyssa Lopez for the Pumas. Alyssa Lopez wants to go quickly. Elbow jumper, no good. Good rebound there. Yasleen Hernandez, Beast on the inside. No good. And finally, St. Augustine's going to get the rebound, but it's not done because Seha tracking almost knocks that ball away.
Oh, that's a couple of good looks there for BISBEE.
That's going to be a top of the key three-pointer, and Megan Callahan puts that one in. 7-5 now. Puma still on top, but lead trimmed down to 2.
That's why I wanted to see them convert a couple of those opportunities, because he knew that they weren't going to be able to hold them scoreless forever.
Yasleen looks like she might have turned that one over, and here we go again. A chance to tie the game from Marina Gutierrez. Marina wants to go all the way. Just outside the paint, she's going to draw the contact and the foul. Gutierrez going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Solis agrees with the call, so I agree with the call. That's the way this works. These free throws are brought to you by Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can find at CSUN Creations or SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. Buy locally. My wife loves them.
Speaking of local, your new local automotive dealer in Sierra Vista is the Ed Morris Automotive Group. They are formerly Lawely Automotive, but you can drive it today and experience the difference for yourself. First one up and no good.
I can afford to experience the Ed Morris difference.
No kidding, right?
My reward in this life is not money. Neither free throw good. Ball coming back with BISBEE.
You know what the best currency is, Dave?
What's that?
Gratitude. Because when you die, you're dead. But you're not quite as dead if you contributed something.
Oh, that is going to be a foul on Solis. I love it. I heard what you said.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's the
you wouldn't believe what show that was on, by the way.
What's that?
Trailer Park Boys.
Well, I was going to say Malcolm in the Middle.
It was one of the characters in real life had passed on, and they did a tribute to him, and there was one of his in-between sayings. I was like, you know what? He's right. Anyway, back to the action. That got real fast in here. That's going to be a top-of-the-key three-pointer. No good. Puma's going to get the ball back. Good box out there from Kitana. Letting that ball roll through. It's still 7-5. Last we saw St. Augustine Catholic, they did miss both of their free throws. 2:27 to play. Puma still on top.
This game feels like the BISBEE Pumas, but it's only 7-5. So BISBEE's just going to have to figure out a way to score a couple more baskets and not turn it over.
They're going to throw this one up to Callahan. Megan Callahan. The finger roll is going to tie the ball game up for the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves.
Tying it up. Just a little over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Nice screen there by Lopez to a wide open 3 in the corner.
Looked like that one might have been deflected, and I think the official agreed, but Beast gets it back for a baseline jumper just outside the paint. Back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Pumas.
Terrific ball movement there.
Daniel back in the chat says, love that. Gratitude. I thought so, too. It's the only thing that makes sense. Everything else is fake.
There we go. Causing another errant shot, another rebound, and here comes Lopez.
Alyssa Lopez. Step back. Nicole Seha. Love to see her pop that one. Nicole
She did have it open.
Katana Rogers turnaround. That is not easy to do that all in one motion. Gives the Pumas back a 4-point lead here with 1:30 to play in the first quarter.
Katana gets a nice pass, and she's like, fatality.
I missed that. I missed the boat on that one, didn't I?
Oh, there we go.
Seha again. Can she convert? She's been a little bit dicey on these. And does draw the contact and the foul. So Nicole Seha going to the line for 2.
Getting the foul on Megan Callahan. Nicole Seha being aggressive, going to the basket, creating a lot right now. I think Miss Seha might be working her way into an interview after the game if they win this thing.
For these free throws from Nicole Seha, let's shout out Yaslin Hernandez, Mia Lopez, Isabella Solis, and Katana Rogers, our 4 seniors on the roster for the Bisbee Lady Pumas.
Great careers, all of you. We've had so much fun watching you over the years. We've been knowing them since they were sophomores.
Sehan Lopez, Alyssa Lopez, just juniors. Good job there, up and good with both of them from
Look
Sehan.
how good. I mean, again, Benson came in here and Bisbee was lethargic. This is a much different team than we saw 5 days ago.
They must have heard when we were like, you got to be selfish and just take the shots at some point. Speaking of taking the shot, there's a free throw jumper up and no good. Ball will be offensively rebounded, but there's Beast grabbing the defensive rebound, and now a chance for the Pumas to extend the lead to the largest lead of the night. Alyssa Lopez, good fake. She goes up and under with the finger roll. Is that Sebastian Lopez or Alyssa Lopez? What are we talking about here?
Alyssa Lopez likes to put on a show, but I got to say, you know what? The biggest thing right now, no fouls on Yaslin Hernandez yet.
Seha rips her. Cradled that one and everything. Nicole Seha going to the lane. There you go, Paul. English is still a tough language. 27 seconds. She follows her own rebound back to the paint. Katana Rogers, baseline jumper off the backboard. No good. Seha on the inside. Backboard no good. And finally the Wolves do get the rebound, but Seha, a tough fighter, draws the jump ball situation.
15-7. Lady Pumas out of the gate.
Teresa Casillas is in the building. All right. Say hello, Teresa.
Oh, hello. You're telling me to say hello?
No. Daniel's laughing, says no fouls.
No fouls yet on Yaslin.
14 seconds to go in the first quarter. A chance to cut this deficit down from 8, but Alyssa Lopez is going to turn this one over. 6 seconds on the shot clock, or the game clock, I should say. Lopez bringing it all up. 2 seconds, 1 second. She doesn't know. She did get the shot off. And I wonder if they're going to count that rebound from Yaslin Hernandez. 15-7. Lady Pumas doubled up and +1. The St. Augustine Catholic Wolves here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they did. Lady Pumas looking sharp. I saw the records of these two teams, and I was like, oh, man, we might be in for one tonight. But they said, heck no. Nicole Seha is going crazy out there. A lot of steals, creating a lot of havoc like she always does, but also mixing in 4 points. So what a start for the Bisbee Lady Pumas tonight. And that's going to give me a chance to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. They have written and road testing now available, and they're open Saturdays 9 to 2. So there you go.
Thank you as well to Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care, strictly non-medical home care all across Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them today, 520-685-1035. Shout out Cebus and Douglas, Arizona, brand new partner for Synergy Home Care.
I love Douglas, Arizona.
I love Douglas as well.
I love all of our towns in Cochise County.
I was talking to somebody. I'm just like, I appreciate the grid structure in Douglas, Arizona. The roads make sense. Here's first, second, third, fourth, with nothing in between them, and there are the boys coming in. Bisbee varsity boys team, we fully expect them to be victorious as well tonight.
They know what they're doing walking by the camera. They know exactly what they're doing.
Probably not wrong on that. We're going to inbound this ball. Nicole Seha is going to bring it up court for the Bisbee Pumas. This one's going to be, is that Mia Lopez? No, that is number 5.
Ileana Miranda, we haven't seen a lot of her this year.
Ileana Miranda Vasquez, she's going to be a big player next season. So that's, or Vasquez Miranda, I should say. They're trying to get her involved. Katana Rogers does come to the scorer's table, and she will check right back into this ball game. I was looking at the roster.
Coach Morgan sent her in and said, finish them. Fatality.
Say how bring the ball up. You can't help. Mortal Kombat is a big part of every child's lives because
the first time I saw that Sub-Zero fatality, it changed my life. That's a double dribble.
That's a double dribble. Say how's like, I didn't, well, Nicole, I'll tell you, we saw from up here.
She tried to sell it that it got tapped, but it did not get tapped. So unsuccessful with the salesman pitch there.
Like every quarterback in the NFL trying to sell a roughing the passer call. I had two hands.
A bunch of flopperinis.
That one's going to be on the inside. Good ball movement. Better offense there from the Wolves. Savina Paz is going to finish that one off in the paint. 15-9 your score here with just a minute gone in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. BISBEE needs to jump on them and build a nice lead right now because, again, they're not going to play like this forever. That was
good
a good
pass inside, and what a move from Katana.
No foul.
She couldn't get that one to go. Katana, great awareness. She's got that spin move down pat. And, again, awareness to dribble the ball, but this one's going to be way too easy for the Wolves out of St. Augustine Catholic. Lourdes Games. Is that Lourdes? That could be Lourdes.
Lourdes Gomez.
Lourdes Games.
It's Gomez.
Games.
I promise you.
With the finish. Alyssa Lopez looking for. Ooh, that was a clean block, but they're going to say there's contact, so we'll take that here in BISBEE, Arizona. Alyssa Lopez going to the line for two. 15-11 your score. 6:43 to play.
That block was cleaner than my windshield.
Well, the block.
I live in a bad neighborhood. There's a lot of people that with newspapers.
I pick you up every time we come here, brother. I know exactly where you live. Lopez good with the first one.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that block was clean. So, fortunate call for the Lady Pumas on that one. The Wolves coach should be a little more animated to be like, excuse me, sir.
Second one up and good, 17-11. Let's not lose sight of the BISBEE Pumas. 100% from the free throw line here tonight.
Yeah, the girls shoot better than the boys. We say it all the time.
17-11 your score, 6-point lead for the BISBEE Pumas. This one's going to be thrown cross court. Another nice job again by the Wolves of working an open shot. This one will be out of bounds and going back to the Lady Pumas.
I mean, I don't know a lot about the St. Augustine Catholic Lady Wolves, but I know that they are just flat offensively right now. They're probably used to scoring a little more points than this.
We'll take it. It's just that defense from Beast Hernandez denying them the inside. They don't want to try her anymore.
Solis are playing really well. Uh-oh.
That's a corner three. Oh, Alyssa Lopez just couldn't get that one to go. Nicole Seha with the rebound. Alyssa Lopez now back with the ball. She's going to drive in the paint. Works an open shot. Contact, nothing called. Bulls bringing the ball back up court. They want to go quickly.
Lopez caught Aaliyah with an elbow on top of the head.
That one's going to be an elbow jumper. No good. Solis is going to grab the rebound. And there's going to be an over-the-back call on Savina Paz.
Yeah, you can tell by their body language. They just look a little discombobulated. I mean, and I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know how many times they go into a gym and they're playing to a packed house. Where, you know, all
you're not wrong.
Yeah, there's a little charge in this room brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative.
Anybody that lives in Sierra Vista watching our stream right now, this is exactly what we want the Buena Gym to look like.
Friday night, tomorrow night.
We will have broadcast live on Cool FM Live Sports. Our game of the week, it's Micah Mountain. Dan the Man's going to provide graphics.
Instant replay, all the bells and whistles.
Comment section.
All the bells and whistles tomorrow night for the Buena Colts.
Emojis, probably. This one's going to be turned over, but only momentarily. The Wolves trying to corral it, and they do. Good job there from Paz.
Oh, if Katana had recognized that, they could have cut that off and gotten them a 10-second violation, but we're past that.
I think it's 8 seconds now. I can't be for sure. What a shot. There we go again. Savina Paz, definitely the focal point of the offense for the Wolves here tonight.
They call her Mrs. Glass.
Solis with the ball. She can play a little bit of point forward. Showing her handles. Nicole Seha now at the top of the key. Good screen from Katana.
Nicole Seha is playing really well right now.
That's nice, a good one, too. Alyssa Lopez looking for the elbow jumper. Gets it back inside to Beast. Ball will be staying with the Pumas. Good job there fighting underneath by Beast Hernandez. Lopez looking for Seha or Beast. They get it over to Katana. That one's going to be rejected. That's a good job of rejecting that one because that is definitely Katana Rogers' spot on the court every time she shoots from that baseline.
Has had 3 blocks in this game already.
She makes it. This one's going to be thrown inside. Good defense from Solis, but the turnaround jumper, Lourdes Gomez putting that one in. Now just a 2-point deficit for the Wolves out of St. Augustine Catholic.
Lady Wolves roaring back after being down 8 after the first quarter.
I see what you did there. Katana Rogers in the corner over to Solis. Wolves howl, though. They don't roar.
You took it away. I was going to use that one later.
Bark at the moon. Good defense there from the front. That's going to be a great timeout from head coach Courtney Borges.
She didn't know that, but yes.
Well, I mean, you can't.
I know you can't see the future.
Here's a nice little current event statement. Can't leave it up to the officials. Who knows if they would have called it or not. So great timeout there from Courtney Borquez is Daniel back in the chat says, nice shot. We have 10 viewers, folks. I know Daniel's not the only one that's getting live in our chat. Get active. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from.
Oh, yeah, we're on Cool FM Sports tonight, so tag people, get them in here. I get doubleheader in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of Dandies and Dreamers.
Like the Cool FM Sports page as well while you're there, because we do a lot of streaming on here because Mark Zuckerberg decided no more dual streams.
God forbid. God forbid, we showcase our community and all the awesome things that happen inside of it.
Now I have a question. What happens during football season? We got potentially 5 Cochise County games that could go off at a single time. Nicole Seha with the ball. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And that one's going to be turned over from the Pumas, so coming right out of the timeout and giving the ball right back to the Wolves, who have all the momentum in this ball game right now, Dave.
Yeah, a little animation for Coach Twito over there. He's pretty excited about that, and they have a chance to tie it up now after being down 8 after the first. Basically going to have to find that form they had in the first quarter.
Good pass from Callahan on the inside. Good return pass. Contact, nothing called. That one will be called. Going to the line for 2. Looks like that is going to be Megan Callahan. Nope, just kidding. That's Lourdes Gomez.
And that was the first foul on Yasleen, and I thought it was clean, but it's her first one.
Looked like to me, for sure. We can see the replay right now. Missed it.
Yeah, she missed the free throw. It tells you everything you need to know, my friend.
And that classic ball never lies situation, 4:03 to play. I don't think St. Augustine has converted one of their free throws here tonight.
No. These free throws brought to you by Grasshopper Landscaping. Quality from the ground up, and you jinx them right into a point.
Just a 2-point deficit now for the Wolves.
Yeah, we're not sure exactly what the order of festivities will be at the halftime of the games tonight, but we're just going to let the camera run and let you folks watch all the senior night festivities in Bisbee, Arizona.
Alyssa Lopez loses the handle on the ball. Now a chance for the Wolves. Oh, it's a 1-point deficit. Just kidding. Now a chance for the Wolves to take the lead in this ball game. Teresa Daniel back in the chat says, that was clean.
It was clean. Cleaner than a preacher's sheet.
We're broadcasting at 360p. Nobody can tell anything. That's a good move to get to the elbow. The shot is up and no good. That's going to be an air ball.
That's a good save, though.
There we go again. I'll tell you, Lourdes Gomez is really starting to step up here towards the end of the first half.
And they're smiling now. Their body language, I didn't like it in the first quarter, but now they're in this game.
There's a corner 3. In and out for Megan Callahan. Ball will fall to Seha. She's going to be tripped. Unfortunately tripped because Katana Rogers had nothing but open court going in for that layup. Either which way.
Green grass.
It's 30-32 to play, 17-16, Pumas on top.
But more importantly, the 4th team foul on the Lady Wolves. So another foul. The Lady Pumas will be shooting free throws for the rest of this quarter.
Why is that important, Dave, even though you kind of said it?
Well, in a 17-16 game, if you can get free throws, every point matters in a game like this.
5 fouls means they are in the bonus, and you get free throws after every single foul. Yes. Nicole Seha dropping that one into Solis. Trying to get it out to Yasleen Hernandez. That's going to be a foul on Yasleen Hernandez. Looked like a clean basketball play, but that's going to be the second foul on Hernandez as Beast goes in there, uses her head to butt the opposing player.
The referee looked right at me. He said, I didn't give him the justification of my reaction because that was absolutely not a foul.
Here we go, 3:09 to play. Wolves passing that ball around the perimeter. They get it right back to the inside. That's exactly who they want to have it. Too strong off the backboard there from Paz. This long rebound coming out to Nicole Seha. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Bisbee has been ice cold in the last few minutes. Trying to put some buckets
Seha is very confident handling the ball tonight.
Yasleen Hernandez drives on the inside. Too strong. That's a great rebound from Katana Rogers. Gets that lead back up to 3 points, 19-16 for the Lady Pumas.
Sliced and diced her way right into an offensive rebound and a bucket, re-extending that lead to 3, as you said. So now the defense is going to have to step up. Oh, that was a wide open shot, though. They got to not give those up.
Callahan misses. That one's going to be a 2-pointer, but that's going to be short either which way. Alyssa Lopez fighting for the rebound underneath and does corral it. Going to bring it back up the court now. She wants to go quickly. She doesn't have the number. She's going to pop an elbow. 3! Alyssa Lopez brings the crowd to their feet. 22-16. Back to a 6-point lead for the Pumas.
She is a gunslinger. She went down there and said, in your face.
Just like ESPN used to say.
That's a block by the Beast.
Yasleen Hernandez. Countless turnover-worthy plays for the Lady Pumas positively, not like Josh Allen. As Alyssa Lopez loses control of that one. Nicole Seha in the corner. That's a great 1-2. No, just kidding.
That should be a jump ball, Bisbee.
I think it goes
no,
back here.
It's going back to the Wolves.
Because the quarter change. See, every time one of us remembers, the other one forgets. 147 to play. 6-point Bisbee Lady Puma lead. Surprising lead, but I'll tell you, these Lady Pumas have surprised us before. They're trying to get into that play-in game, which would be 24. Top 24 teams make postseason play. That's a good pass on the inside from the Wolves. No bucket as Yaslin Hernandez was fighting for the rebound, but the long rebound does come back out to the Wolves. Looking for anything. That's going to be Raina driving, but she's going to be cut off by Alyssa Lopez. 1:25 to play. They get the ball on the inside. They got an open shot. That's going to be Callahan for three. No good. Alyssa Lopez with the rebound. She's going to rip that one away. That's a good job, showing a lot of strength. And more importantly, Dave keeps the possession arrow towards Bisbee.
Great job. Again, they call a lot of jump balls in girls basketball. So that was a great job by Lopez to wrestle it away, and they're going to give her fouls.
Nicole Seha going to go to the line for two. That's what we talk about when we're being selfish, Dave. Sometimes when it's not perfect, just go up, and you can even draw contact.
Seya has been doing it a lot this first half. Again, she's playing so well right now. This is the very, very best we have seen Nicole Seya play all year long.
And so far, it's been perfect Pumas from the free throw line. Does that continue? 1:07 to play. A chance to extend this lead to 8 points. That first one's no good.
Oh, unfortunately. But this free throws are brought to you by Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years.
And also by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. Beast hits the deck. Nothing called. Contact everywhere. Megan Callahan's going to bring the ball up for the Wolves.
Oh, she doesn't get calls. She only gets them called on her.
They're going to swing this one around. They do work the open three-pointer. Megan Callahan off the back rim. No good. Good box out there from Beast Hernandez. A very clean rebound. Seha with the ball. Gets it over to Alyssa Lopez. She wants to pop the elbow three-pointer. No. Seha trying to feed it inside to Beast. No good. There's that jump ball situation. It's going back to the Pumas. That's why it was so big that Alyssa Lopez ripped that one away on the defensive rebound.
Quick call on the jump ball. I thought the Wolves had rebounded it right away, but senior official said that's a jump ball, so Bisbee will take it.
Alyssa Lopez driving on the inside, maybe one too many steps. That's what the bench of St. Augustine Catholic was wondering. Solis, she could pop that three-pointer, decides better of it. 29 seconds, elbow jumper, Seha way Aaron on that one. 24 seconds,
big
6-point deficit.
For the Bisbee defense right here. Keeping this to a 6-point lead would be huge going into halftime.
Daniel says these refs are being ticky-tack. That's going to be a drive on the inside, and the bucket counts for Marina Gutierrez. Cutting the deficit back to 4 now. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Seha over to Lopez. Lopez, elbow jumper. No, it's going to miss everything. Katana Rogers fighting for it. 1 second, got to put it up. Solis gets it off. What a way that would have been to end the half. But either way, 22-18. Lady Pumas on top of the Lady Wolves out of St. Augustine Catholic. A much better Lady Puma teams than we saw last time we were out here.
Absolutely. According to the rankings, this is a very surprising scoreline right now. But, not for us Bisbee fans, but Bisbee with a 4-point lead against a very good team. So let's see if the Lady Pumas are able to keep that up in the second half. Again, we're not quite sure what the festivities are going to be tonight, but we're just going to let the camera run. Stick around for a halftime show. They're going to honor seniors and cheerleaders, all kinds of things. Stick around with us. We got a doubleheader in Bisbee, Arizona.
And that halftime performance is going to be brought to you by Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Also, the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, physical therapy departments in Hereford, Bisbee, and Douglas provide the highest quality of service to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Call them today at 520-432-6435. Did you already say Big Mike?
Yes.
Stick around, folks. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just a couple minutes until we get right back into the action. What a halftime performance we saw, Dave.
These cheerleaders are so good. There's a reason why they'll be in Anaheim, California on February 14th competing for nationals. They're really, really good.
Not wrong about that. And I like that they brought in the little Pumas, which is something I thought I was
And
gonna
old
call them.
Pumas. We had graduates out there.
Shout out to the old cheer squad from the BISBEE Pumas. And I'll tell you what, Dave, I don't know. I think the older ones might have put on a little bit of a performance there.
Yeah, but that's the thing is they know about the Cool FM cameras, and so they are well aware. They knew exactly where to look. They've been doing it with us for years, so they knew. As our new crop of cheerleaders are figuring it out now.
Well, I was able to sneak attack the older cheerleaders back in the day a little bit better. I mean, they sit right next to us, you know.
I don't know where everybody's sitting because that's where the cheerleaders sit. But yeah, minute and 25 until we get the second half resumed.
And before we get back into that game, I'd like to thank Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, as always, for serving our community.
Boy, you see Courtney Borges just come over there and just do the thing.
Also, thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group in Sierra Vista, formerly Lawely Automotive, and you can drive in today and experience the difference for yourself.
Thank you to our new sponsor, Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com and learn about the fiber difference.
Thank you as well to Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, serving all of Santa Cruz and Cochise County, providing non-medical home care for people who struggle with activities of daily living. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Thank you to Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can find at Seasun Creations or SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
Thank you to the Sherry Athlete Team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. Call them today at 717-599-2439.
Thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard. They're now open Saturdays 9 to 2.
Thank you as well to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community, and Dave Davies since 1963.
That's not funny. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscape and Quality from the ground up. And thanks to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years.
And finally, thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Down 28 pounds, Dave. Barbie's down 40 pounds since we were called old and fat.
I saw Barbie in the office today. She looks great.
Hey, watch your tongue. No, I'm joking. It's a joke,
in an innocuous way.
All right, that buzzer means that we are ready, willing, and able to get this third quarter started here in Bisbee, Arizona. 22-18, the surprising lead from the Lady Pumas, who, as Dave said, are playing with a different fire tonight.
Well, surprising to some, or surprising to the rankings, not surprising to me. But yeah, Lady Puma's looking very, very crisp tonight. Nicole Sejas playing out of her mind.
Oh, there's the inbounds. Couldn't see. Third quarter action underway. Bring the ball up. Court is going to be St. Augustine Catholic. They try to test Yasleen Hernandez right away. She sends it back. Solis gets the rebound for the Lady Pumas. Yasleen Hernandez brings the ball back up court. Now Alyssa Lopez, early three-pointer.
Oh, my goodness.
Starting the second half as she ended the first half. Hot from three-pointers.
Hot jambalaya. Lopez coming in hot. That should be a jump ball, a travel. Yeah, something. Yeah, that's a traveling.
Possession arrow does stay with the Pumas either which way, 25-18. A good hot start here for the Lady Pumas.
Yeah, absolutely. Starting like the second half like they did the first, defensively just menacing.
Making life
very difficult for the Lady Wolves.
Another elbow three-pointer from Alyssa Lopez. That one's going to be short, but she follows it off the glass. No good, and that's going to be a rebound to the Wolves. Possession arrow after the jump ball stays with the Lady Pumas. This is good hustle from the Pumas.
Do they want to win on senior night, or do they want to win on senior night? And they're getting the ball back up 7 in the third quarter.
Solis to Lopez. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound will come out to the Wolves of St. Augustine Catholic. Lourdes Gomez, who had a big part in the end of that second half, keeping St. Augustine Catholic in the ball game. Brings it up court, and this one's going to be out back to the Wolves.
Alyssa Lopez missing the three, hustling back, stopping the transition basket. Great effort by the Lady Pumas.
Inbound, Gutierrez looking for Callahan on the inside. She's going to turn the ball over. Great defense from the Lady Pumas. Nicole Seja going all the way up. Can she finish at the rim? There you are. Nicole Seja, 27-18, 9-point lead for the Lady Pumas.
She will not be denied tonight. Number 2 in your scorecards, number 1 in your hot. Nicole Seja.
That one thrown on the inside and missing the easy layup as Gomez She is not happy with herself. Alyssa Lopez brings the ball up court.
And you know, I say she's a gunslinger. Well, Alyssa Lopez, all she thinks about shooting the ball in her sleep. Like
Alyssa
that.
Lopez, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Katana fighting for it, but the long rebound will come out to Megan Callahan. Only as far as Alyssa Lopez as she gets the ball back. Step back, three-pointer. Lopez short on that three-pointer.
Well, she's getting a lot of them up, though, I'll tell you that. Full John Starks mentality. Fire as many as you can.
Callahan trying to throw that one inside to Gomez, and the ball coming back to the Lady Pumas. Everything in this third quarter coming up. Pumas 27-18, 9-point lead. Daniel in the chat says Lady Pumas are on fire. Dave has another way to say that.
I was trying to find it. I couldn't quite find it. Callahan basketball, made by the working girl for the working girl.
That's all I could think of, too. Callahan's such a universally accepted name, but my mind went to Tommy Boy as well for some reason.
A little heavy on the pine tree perfume there. Okay.
Tommy Boy was a cinematic movie in the 90s. It was a comedy feature featuring Chris Farley and David Spade.
New guys in the corner puking his butts down. Captain's over there like, oh my God. All because you wanted to save a few extra pennies. So BISBEE Lady Pumas up 9-6-10 in the third quarter. Looking good. That lead brought to you by Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista.
9-point Lady Puma lead. Maricela Rodriguez in the chat says, go Lady Pumas. Miscommunication, so Lisa's going to calm everything down. Alyssa Lopez now with the ball. She's going to drive on the inside, going baseline, off the backboard, and no good. Trying to break out of that scrum is Gomez, and she does. Gets the ball over to Callahan. And settling down now.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
That's going to be an elbow jumper just outside the paint. No good. That's going to be a foul on Alyssa Lopez from behind. Going to the line for two. Never mind, on Isabella Solis.
That's why I knew it was
Lourdes Gomez going to the line.
There was nothing she could do right there.
Well, it could be straight up in the air, but if you walk into somebody, that's also a foul.
She didn't.
You don't know that from here. Watching Cochise College basketball, shout out both teams, got a victory last night. I did notice that sometimes they have their hands up and they walk forward and contact the person.
Whiteside's a beast.
He is. I love Joshua Whiteside. And they made fun of me. Mark Legg, MJ made fun of me for it. So I said he's my favorite player. He's like, he's your favorite player. I was like, you're not wrong. Can't even be mad over something I said.
Turnover by the Lady Pumas trying to stop the transition.
Great defense by Solis to stop that transition bucket. And the Lady Pumas keep that 9-point advantage as head coach Courtney Borquez does take the timeout.
I like that timeout right there. 9-point lead, be darned. They were starting to get a little sloppy right there. You got to resharpen the knife, or the katana, if you will, and get back out there.
Very good, Dave. Very good. 9-point lead for the Lady Pumas. I think it's needless to say the biggest lead of the game for either team. And that is brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
Also brought to you by Albo Fiber, your new home team for phone, internet, and television. Go to albofiber.com and learn the difference. I'm trying.
They're not ready yet. I think they told me February 2025. Well, guess what? That's tomorrow or sometime in the future. February is here.
I don't know what the date is.
B said no foul on Yasleen. Amazing. Or Daniel said that. Man, I don't know what it is, but yesterday when I started broadcasting, I had such an epic battle with the English language, and the English language won. And I'm continuing that here tonight. You got to do what you love until you can't do it anymore, Dave. That seems like it's going to be very quickly for me.
Hey, nothing good lasts forever.
Yeah,
we've been blessed to have 3 years of doing this for our Cochise County teams. Hopefully, we'll be blessed to have 3 more.
We're here in the BISBEE Puma gym where we're seeing touchdowns and home runs galore.
Oh, and there's a nice serve by the BISBEE Pumas. It's going to be a slap shot over to Lopez. Oh, no.
Say hi. It's Beast Hernandez. Oh, she did just pick. I was just about to say good job keeping the pivot foot. But Beast, all she had to do was dribble that ball one time. She would have been all right.
Yeah, I thought maybe the contact led to the travel, but whatever.
Ooh, well, there's an interesting take. 27-18. Lady Pumas still on top by 9, led by their defense. They did get an early barrage of points, but right now it's been their defense that's kept this 9-point lead. As where it is that one's going to be no good. Good defense there from Lopez, forcing the errant shot. This one's going to be safe, but just as far as Alyssa Lopez, who's trying to dribble through everything. Good screen there from Solis.
Yes, it was.
Breaks are open. They're going to get this one into Ceja.
Nice
Ceja beats Hernandez. The three off the front iron. No good. Long rebound will go to the Ceja. Nicole Ceja hustling for that one. Alyssa Lopez now.
Oh, that was a double dribble.
She's going to pop this three-pointer. Alyssa Lopez, no good. That's Isabella Solis on the inside, who couldn't get that to go back up.
Oh, they have a wide open player down court, but they couldn't see her.
They finally get it there, but Alyssa Lopez, the track-back defense, can't hesitate, or Alyssa Lopez is going to make you pay.
Man, they had her wide open. She was cherry-picking for an easy 2 points, but they just couldn't recognize it, so they're still going to be down 9 in the third quarter here. 4:28 on the clock.
Daniel in chat says, no, that was a clean travel on Beast Hernandez. Baseline jumper up and good. And finally, Callahan settles down the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. Now just a 7-point deficit.
Yeah, it took them all the way until 4:20 in the third quarter to get their first basket.
Alyssa Lopez driving baseline, gets it up to Beast, who can't get that one to go, but she's fighting for that ball underneath. It will go all the way out to the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves, but look at the speed from Isabella Solis. Tracking that one down. Ball will be knocked away. Not over yet, but Ceja calms things down for the Pumas.
Confident ball handling. Good kick out. Oh, man, we made a couple more of those. This would be a blowout.
Solis there with the elbow jumper. No good. Ball coming back to the Wolves. Might be a little bit of nerves coming in, Dave. I don't think BISBEE expected to have almost a double-digit lead in this game. And that was a lot of contact, and they will call the foul on Solis. And you can see on her, you can probably hear it too. Oh my God! Isabella Solis, encompassing everything Dave Davies believes in one sentence.
Rosa Moreno's going to check in for her.
Oh, first time we've seen Rosa Moreno, just a junior. A lot of talent coming back for the Pumas. They do have 4 seniors, I believe 5 players coming back, including a freshman, Vasquez Miranda coming back. They will miss Beast. They will miss Isabella Solis for sure. But
Solis and Yasleen for a long time.
I'm saying you give Alyssa Lopez and Nicole Ceja one more year to develop, and we might be looking at the return of the BISBEE Lady Pumas. As that misses everything, the Wolves from St. Augustine Catholic Day struggling from the free throw line.
Yeah, absolutely they are. But yeah, what's separating this game right now is the guard play of the BISBEE Pumas. That's the 2 juniors, Alyssa and Ceja. Bang! Oh,
that looked good. Katana fighting for that. Gets the rebound over to Moreno. And that's going to be no good. Yasleen Hernandez puts it back up, and finally Callahan.
Long rebound by Callahan.
Gets the ball for the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. It's not for the effort from the Lady Pumas. Deep 3, no good. Beast with the rebound is going to have that one poked away. Does gather it back and get it over to Ceja, the primary ball handler for the Lady Pumas. Alyssa Lopez controls it. That's a baseline floater. That is an incredibly difficult shot to put in.
Lopez, the gunslinger. One of those bullets lands for a nice 2-point shot. 29-20.
All the ones they've missed at the rim, and that's the one they decide to make. What a shot there from Alyssa Lopez.
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
Callahan driving. They're kicking this one right back out. Gomez with it.
Good defense again. No effort there after the ball got knocked away by the Lady Wolves. If I was the head coach, I'd be a little like, hey.
Marion Garon was denied. Alyssa Lopez again off the front rim and no good. I do like that she's firing bullets out there, Dave.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. The ladies' game is going to be less efficient than the boys' game. Just put them up. Just put them up.
And that's why, she scores in bunches. She has no problem shooting the ball. That's why she is the leading scorer of the Lady Pumas.
I think
she creates a lot of her own shots as well.
I think their style of play is playing dividends tonight. That was a travel. Ball never lies. Katana Rogers chasing it down, saves it. Ceja fighting for it. Look at the strength from Nicole Ceja.
Nicole Ceja. What a game she is having right now.
Beast Hernandez, the floater in the lane, in and out. Long rebound coming all the way out to Marina Gutierrez. Good job there, Paul. Callahan up with it. That's great defense from Ceja, forcing the errant shot. She's going to get the rebound. She's coming up. There's Alyssa Lopez. Good lead pass from Ceja, but Lopez couldn't handle it. We're staying at a 9-point lead.
Yeah, but the Lady Wolves, that last possession, that pass just came in too late. Alyssa Lopez didn't recognize her mark. She was wide open on that. Coach was screaming to get her the ball, and the pass just came in too late. Callahan didn't have a chance at it.
Rufus Tuito, the coach for the Lady Wolves. Good defense on the inside. They're going to kick this one out. Callahan, she's got that range. Front iron, no good. Ball will stay with the Lady Wolves. Good rebound. They're going to kick it out to Callahan again. An elbow three-pointer up and no good. I think the Pumas are content to live with those shots. Another elbow three-pointer, no good. And finally, no! Again, the Wolves on the inside. That was the definite foul on Moreno. Going to the line for two is going to be Preciado.
Oh, they called the foul on that last shot?
Yes.
Oh, that came in late. That came in late. I do not, actually. I can grab something. Hold it down. I got you.
Thank you, brother. I just hear my nasally voice coming out. First one up and good from Preciado. Now an 8-point lead for the Pumas. Second one will be no good. Long rebound's going to be gathered by the Wolves. Preciado on the inside, and the floater no good. Alyssa Lopez with the rebound. Lopez coming all the way up court with the ball. Dribbles by one, dribbles by two. Lopez, step back, three-pointer, no good. Rebound going to the Lady Pumas. Beast Hernandez from the baseline. Contact. They say it was clean on the ball. That's going to be a tie-up, and we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow back to the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. 8-point deficit for the Wolves. They try to cut into this lead. It's been 9 points. It's been 7 points. But either way you slice it, the BISBEE Pumas have been on top here in the second half. That's going to be a good pass on the inside. And that's going to be Rosa Moreno with the rejection. Ball will stay with the Wolves. BISBEE Pumas still playing great defense. Thank you, Dave. Even more great defense. That's going to be a jump ball going back to the BISBEE Pumas. Had to be something if they wouldn't call me up and down there. I'd have been mad.
Under a minute left. BISBEE up 8. A basket here. Double digits going into the fourth quarter. That's going to be a tough deficit for the Lady Wolves to overcome. There goes Lopez again.
For a dagger. One of them. And not the katana dagger. That's Alyssa Lopez putting that one in an 11-point lead for the Lady Pumas.
She had interviewed by us and she realized she really likes it. So she wants another one.
Ball's going to go inside. That's going to be a foul on Beast Hernandez for sure.
That one.
Sorry, Daniel.
I agree with. Doesn't happen often. But they've got to start making their free throws. Like you said, they are, I believe, 1 for 10.
They did make the one when you left, so 2 for 10 now, or 2 for 11. These free throws are brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, where you can drive in today and experience the difference, just like the Lady Puma's been driving in the paint and get some easy buckets tonight.
Free throws also brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today. Bisbee, Hereford, or Douglas has locations. That free throw is good. 10-point lead.
Mia Lopez will check into the ball game for Beast Hernandez.
Another senior for the Lady Pumas. Congratulations. Good careers all. I know you shouted them out, but Kitana, Mia, Yasleen, Isabella, great careers.
Moreno with the ball. She's going to have that one knocked away by Callahan. Gets it over to Katana de Ceja. Nicole Ceja. She's going to drive on the inside. That's a free throw floater. That's not an easy shot.
She tried to dent the backboard on that one.
Alyssa Lopez is going to get it. Alyssa Lopez can't get it to go. 7 seconds on the game clock. This one might be tied up. No good job dribbling out of it from the Wolves. 2 seconds, 1 second. They got to get the shot off. They will not. The Bisbee Lady Pumas continue to cite everyone here in Bisbee, Arizona. 32-22, a 10-point lead over what AIA would say is a much superior opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. But the Lady Pumas said it's senior night, not on my watch. And again, only 22 points on that scoreboard right now for St. Augustine Catholic, and they are down 10. So this is going to require an epic comeback on their part, or the Lady Pumas are going to be victorious on senior night. Look at that beautiful floor, the brand new floor at Bisbee, Arizona. Beautiful.
That's why they have insurance,
And I
Dave.
found out today our first game of the baseball season will officially be February 26th. We'll be back in Warren Ballpark as the Bisbee Pumas host the St. David Tigers to open their season in Warren Ballpark.
That's what I love about baseball. It's just everyone play everyone. Who's better?
They're playing Hayden this year.
The Hayden Lobos, really? Well, it's not football, so fully expect the Bisbee Pumas to win.
Oh, big bombs. Bryson Meyer walking by the camera with a strut. Yeah, he knows it. He's smiling.
These in between quarters, folks. I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise County. Bisbee, actually a big territory for us. Dave, call him today at 520-685-1035.
Well, it's a retirement community.
Shout out to Carol with the Bisbee Senior Center. A real big partner with us, the senior apartments across the street. I go there all the time.
Go
Thank you,
party at the
Jesus.
senior center. Is that what you said? They got bingo going, I'm sure.
They have a piano there that's like, what do you call adjudicated or whatever. It's like proven to be from one of the first pianos that this major, I can't remember who it was, major piano company ever made. And the company's trying to send someone down to play it and validate it even further and just get a story on it. So a lot of good things.
Oh, look at the block by the Beast.
And finally, you give him as many second chance opportunities as you can. Elia Preciado puts that one in. Just an 8-point deficit now for the Wolves.
Now this is easy. Smart possessions for the Lady Pumas.
There's your smart possession. Alyssa Lopez, corner three, no good. Ball will be out on Beast Hernandez and going back to the Wolves.
And typical Bisbee fashion, 10-point lead, but they're going to go ahead and make it nerve-wracking anyways because that's what Bisbee likes to do.
We are crossing the 7-minute mark, 7:15 to play in this ball game. Callahan. That's not Callahan. Just kidding. That's Gutierrez. This is going to be a corner three, up and no good. Alyssa Lopez, the rebound. She's got Ceja in front. She decides she wants to go it alone. Alyssa Lopez is going to slow it up. There's Yaslin Hernandez. Beast on the inside. Back out to Lopez. Corner three. Just off the back iron. No good. Long rebound going to Isabella Solis. Puts it up. No good. That's going to be over the back. Pumas get the foul call and keep the ball.
She doesn't like the call, but we both saw it, so that means it was probably a good call.
Well, this is something. Is it still over the back if you outsize the player by like a foot?
Well, yeah. If they're boxing you out and out rebounding you, yeah.
Interesting.
Come on, Lopez.
Corner three from Lopez off the front iron, no good. St. Augustine Catholic wants to go quickly. 6:43 to play, an 8-point deficit for the Wolves.
She left her feet.
Beast Hernandez with the steal, and this is going to come right back up to the Pumas. Alyssa Lopez throwing it all the way over to Yaslin Hernandez underneath. Good ball movement to Katana. This one's going to be knocked out and going back to the Wolves.
Bisbee trying to create those possessions, but they're unable to get anything up towards the basket in the last couple, so still up 8, 6:29 here left in the game.
Well, I say, Dave, as well, most of the time, you think, oh, the Bisbee Pumas have gone cold. They found the open shots, and we have to give credit to St. Augustine Catholic. Very good closing down defense when someone's open.
Yeah, they've really stepped it up here in the second half on that. That's blocked out of bounds by Kitana. Oh, blocked it off of the shooter, so ball back to the Lady Pumas, baby.
6:13 to play, still an 8-point lead for the Lady Pumas. They're still looking for that dagger. Number 10 crossing half court right now, Alyssa Lopez, the prime candidate to deliver that dagger. Her Katana. There's daggers across her fans. Just saying.
Alyssa's just throwing them up. Katana's had a very efficient game.
That one's going to be taken away. Good track back defense from Ceja and Hernandez. They do find the open player. Good ball movement from St. Augustine. I think that was Callahan putting that. Just kidding. Again, that was Gomez putting that in.
That lead is down to 6. Bisbee scoreless in the fourth quarter. 5:45 to play.
They find Alyssa Lopez. She's looking for a dagger bucket. Throwing this one up. Ceja, fortunately for the Pumas, gets it. Baseline jumper. Isabella Solis can't get it. Ceja, the rebound. She had time, but threw it right back up. She's trying to get it over to Lopez. She does. Alyssa Lopez, the three-pointer. Good, Alyssa Lopez.
Bang, bang. Alyssa Lopez shooting that lead right back up to 9 points. You said dagger. Well, that was a big one.
That's a good bucket. That's going to be a foul on the inside by Hernandez.
That is her fourth.
Going to the line for free throws, 2 of them to be exact, a 9-point deficit for the Wolves.
Yeah, Yaslin is not fouled out yet. That's a big win for Daniel and the Yaslin family household.
Daniel, is your last name Hernandez by chance? I don't think it is. I think I could have put that one together. First one up and no good.
Oh, I'm surprised the crowd didn't let her know. I mean, we have an absolutely packed house at this point. Packed house.
Take notes, Sierra Vista. We want to see you at Buena. You got one of the best teams there's ever been in Buena High School history. You can come out and support Jamie Booker, Jesus Pacheco, and all the boys.
Ooh. That one bothers you like a week later. You're like, wake up in the middle of your sleep, like, 2 air balls.
On free throws.
Been there, done that. Oh, I had some 3-point air ball miscues in my younger days.
That's why I don't understand why you keep wanting to shoot the ball at halftime.
Hey.
Shoot or shoot, baby. Ceja over to Alyssa Lopez, the elbow three-pointer. That's going to be no good. Long rebound. Going to be a foul on the floor. It will stay with the Bisbee Pumas.
Yeah, ball is sticking with Bisbee. 35-26, 9-point lead, 5 points left here in the fourth quarter.
Seha to inbound the ball. Looking for Lopez. That's going to be turned away. Gomez going all the way down. She doesn't miss from there. She did miss from there. Ball will stay with the Wolves.
The Lady Wolves.
I can't get Lourdes Gomez out of my mind right now. Jeez, I was just surprised she missed it.
I said 9 points. Under 5 minutes to go here.
This one's going to be all the way out to Preciado. Good defense from Alyssa Lopez. That's going to be Callahan putting that one up. Gomez putting that one up as well. So ill-advised shots from the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. BISBEE Pumas bringing the ball up court. It's going to be a timeout. Head coach Courtney Borquez. Not a bad one, too. It looked like Seha might have been slipping, and they call that a travel a lot of times.
Well, I mean, a very important possession for BISBEE. If they can score in this possession and put this back to double digits, this game is all but over.
Look at the fans behind us, Dave. A packed house, like you said, here in Bisbee, Arizona. We've actually had to use the cheerleader and opposing team stands to pack everyone in.
Yeah, there's about 5 seats left over there.
Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963.
Thank you to all you people who decided to join us tonight for Cool FM Sport, Cochise County Sports on Cool FM Live Sports page, supporting our youth athletes over here. Again, we have a doubleheader. Stick around. The St. Augustine Catholic Wolves will be taking on the big bad BISBEE Pumas right after this.
Hey, you know what? Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live Sports page, the Cool FM Live page. Also subscribe to the Cool FM Live YouTube page, where we will be simultaneously streaming the Buena Colt basketball game tomorrow night as well.
You did get an answer to your question. It is Daniel Hernandez. Says it right there on that one.
Why didn't it pop up on this one?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know how technology works.
Thank you, Daniel.
I just sing the songs and tell the jokes.
I don't know why I couldn't get. It's like Daniel's his name. That's going to be easy to remember. Daniel Hernandez, father of Beast Hernandez. Beast is on the bench right now, getting a breather as Moreno finds Lopez. Ill-advised early shot.
I don't think that's the shot that Coach Borquez was looking for out of that timeout.
Callahan bringing the ball up. They're going to pop it early as well. The rebound's going to fall to Moreno. Alyssa Lopez bringing it up for the Lady Pumas. Seha with it. Back to Alyssa Lopez.
Good ball movement by the Lady Pumas.
Seha back to Alyssa Lopez. Trying to feed it inside. Alyssa Lopez starting to force things. Just a junior. She doesn't have that senior mentality yet. Gallagher, the fadeaway jumper, no good. Isabella Solis knocks the ball down. Who's it going to be out on? Nobody knows it's going to stay with the Wolves of St. Augustine Catholic.
Yeah, he didn't know where it was, so.
Beast Hernandez checks back into the game. Rosa Moreno takes herself a little bit of a breather. 4:01 to play here in the ballgame in Bisbee, Arizona, 35-26. Lady Pumas on top. There's going to be contact and the foul called on that one. And Yasleen Hernandez, just as quickly as she checked in, she's going to check right back out.
Yeah, that's going to do it for Yasleen today. Bisbee up 6, under 4 minutes to go. So Rosa Moreno is going to check back into the game.
Can't afford to lose Beast in these tense moments, Dave.
No, I mean, again, Bisbee's, it's a 9-point lead. But, yeah, I mean, they haven't quite pulled it away yet, so you'd like to have her out there for at least a couple more minutes.
That's one.
Another airball free throw. You got to laugh it off at this point. That's 3 in a row for her.
Thomas, she's just throwing it up a little too high. Just needs to throw it a little straighter. Use that backboard if it's easier. That one's going to be no good as well. They gave her 3? I thought that was a 2.
Apparently they gave her 3.
0 for 2 from the line so far. Looking to make one of these. Come on, Gomez. That's going to be no good as well.
She made sure she didn't airball that one. She made sure that they got to the basket.
She hurt me. That's Daniel in the chat says in, then out.
Under 4 minutes, 9-point lead for the Lady Pumas. Again, one more basket should all but end this thing.
Alyssa Lopez will bring the ball up court for the Lady Pumas. Katana Rogers, good drive on the inside. Can't get to go. Moreno the rebound. Katana the rebound, and this one's going to fall to the Wolves. They got to get on their horse. They are down 9 points. Not out of it just yet, but they have work to do. Drive on the inside. Good defense from Alyssa. From Nicole Seha, but they're going to say she grabbed the arm. Going to the line for 2 free throws is Marina Gutierrez.
Well, with the problems that the Lady Wolves have had at the free throw line tonight, so Bisbee shouldn't be too concerned here, but I mean, they can always throw a couple in.
Not a bad
Still
strategy.
only 9 points. Bisbee has not pulled away from this in this game.
Gutierrez up and no good with the first one. The struggles continue for the Wolves.
Oh, yeah, they have narrowly made a free throw tonight. I mean, you can't say you're going to make all your free throws, but this should be a lot closer game than it is.
No good with the second one. We're going to have a lane violation. Ball coming back up with the BISBEE Pumas. 3:37 to play. Still a 9-point lead for the BISBEE Lady Pumas.
I've said 3 possessions now in a row. If they score a basket, all that's left are the handshakes, as you like to say.
Seha bringing the ball up court. Solis, Alyssa Lopez. Seha. Pumas have worked a lot of open looks here tonight, Dave. Moreno's going to lose that one. This one's going to come right back with St. Augustine Catholic. Just what the doctor ordered. They go in, up and in. Gomez with the layup. Cuts the lead now to 7.
Like I said, BISBEE Pumas refusing to put their foot on the throat here. Still a 7-point lead, 3 minutes.
Seha to Lopez. Nicole Seha, 3 minutes on the clock.
It's amazing how much more nervous you get as that lead shrinks a little bit.
Lopez now. They're going to work a nice 1-2. That's going to work an open look. Moreno back to Seha. Baseline jumper. No good. Rejected by Preciado. And here come the Wolves again. Ball will be out. Staying with the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. 2:47 to play. Just a 7-point BISBEE lead. I say just, but that's only because it was 11 points not too long ago. Good drive here on the inside from Gutierrez. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound for St. Augustine. Rebound now to Solis. As that one doesn't go in, Isabella Solis wanted to get a little bit of point forward going in, but she gives it up to Alyssa Lopez. Lopez over to Seha. Seha. Solis, she's got the open jumper for 3. Can't get it to go. That's going to be a rebound scrum on the floor that will come up St. Augustine Catholic. Wolves bring the ball up court. Corner 3 from Callahan. Now just a 4-point lead for the Lady Pumas.
Every BISBEE game, different game, same story. Let's go ahead and nail bite it down.
2 minutes to go. Nicole Seha with the ball. Gets the screen from Lopez. A lot of contact. Nothing called. Seha inside. Katana Rogers. She's going to be fouled. Going to the line for 2.
Yeah, just throwing her arms up, getting the contact.
This free throw is going to be brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. They have physical therapy departments in Bisbee, Hereford, and Douglas. Call them today at 520-432-6435. They provide the highest quality of care. Katana rather up and no good with the first one. What's up? Second one up and good from Katana Rogers. 5-point lead now for the Lady Pumas. That might be a big point. Every point counts here in the late going in Bisbee, Arizona. That one's going to be thrown in. Great defense from Isabella Solis. Knocks that one away. Alyssa Lopez bringing the ball up court. She's got Seha with her. Dribbles by everybody. Alyssa Lopez can't finish everything but the finish on that. Yeah, ball stays with the Pumas.
Ball does stay with the Pumas, though. So Bisbee, big possession, 1 basket would be huge, but they just can't get the ball in the rim in the 4th quarter.
Good offensive rebound from Moreno. Alyssa Lopez can't get that to go. Rebound coming out to Preciado for the Wolves. A 5-point deficit, 1:23 to play in Bisbee, Arizona for the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves. Corner 3 from Callahan. Now just a 2-point game. Daniel says unlucky. Seha almost loses the ball. Good awareness. She's going to drive all the way up. They do have a little bit of a numbers advantage at the floater at the free throw line, and an offensive foul. The St. Augustine Catholic bench going crazy. And
the Bisbee Lady Pumas in danger of giving up a double-digit lead here in the 4th quarter.
1:05 to play. Ball going back to the Wolves of St. Augustine Catholic. Megan Callahan willing her team to stay in this ball game. Just a 2-point deficit for the Wolves. Gutierrez with the ball. Marina Gutierrez looking for anything. The ball's going to be out on the Pumas. Alyssa Lopez knocks it out.
Oh, my goodness. 2-point game. Unnecessary 2-point game. Now the Lady Pumas is trying to...
That's going to... Ooh, good timeout there from head coach Rufus Tweedo. 50 seconds. Wants to draw up a sure a sure not bucket, but chance opportunity for a bucket. Open opportunity. There you go.
Yeah, he wants to draw up a good play here, a good play call. They've been down this whole game, and all of a sudden find themselves an opportunity to tie the ball game. And I always said, typical Puma fashion, making it a lot closer than it has to be right now. This time I brought to you by Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com to learn the difference.
Diga Esk in the chat says, I think I encapsulated that perfectly. I'd also like to thank Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise County. 520-685-1035. 50 seconds to play, Dave. 36-34, St. Augustine with the possession. He's not the best color man in the game for nothing. Amy Taylor in the chat. Yeah, so it is 36-34. Lady Pumas on top.
Right now.
What's up?
I'm on the bus right now. In a big way.
Don't know what that means.
We're going to be trading places here. Just for the
All right, Dave wants to take over the camera. He's more than welcome to do that. The inbounds pass. Wolves, they almost turned that one over. They work the open look. Reyna decides not to go for it. Seha does tip the ball out of bounds.
Good defense by the BISBEE Pumas, stopping the offensive set out of the timeout. So now they're going to have to just do it on their own.
This one's going to be thrown in.
Yeah, again, BISBEE was up the whole game, double digits at some point.
Callahan, the step back three. Megan Callahan, a 1-point lead now for the Wolves. 35 seconds. Seha the ball. Solis the ball. Solis loses it. It will stay with the Lady Pumas.
I'm not sure what. I think he just called it out of bounds. It could have been oh, here we go. Conference time. We almost got through. We had 30 seconds left. We couldn't quite make it through.
Megan Callahan. My goodness, what can you say about her? Big three-pointers here to switch this game around from 11-point deficit to a 1-point lead.
And the boys team for St. Augustine Catholic is going crazy right now. Again, they've been down the whole game. Lady Pumas now looking for that big shot. That's going to be a timeout by Coach Borkas.
This gym just got loud in the wrong reasons. The boys from St. Augustine Catholic going crazy for the ladies. This is a great comeback that they have performed yet. It's not over. Lady Pumas, 30 seconds. They have Alyssa Lopez. She could pop it from anywhere. Don't count the Pumas out just yet, Dave.
Well, Courtney Borkas is going to run up a nice set here. Let's see. It doesn't always just have to be Lopez firing it up. But Seha has been so good with the ball, making good decisions. Let's see if Seha is. I'd put the ball in the hands of Nicole Seha and see if she's able to identify the right person.
She's been doing it all night, too, as well. Seha, she in the first half was getting a lot of open looks at the rim. They've kind of shut that lane down here in the second half, but I agree. Just get the ball to Seha.
And this gym, as standard procedure, BISBEE Arizona, this gym got loud. So here we go, the BISBEE Lady Pumas down 1, 30 seconds to go. No shot clock. It's got to work for the right shot.
Solis to inbounds the pass. Screens are set. Seha the ball. Mishandles it initially, but gathers it. Nicole Seha trying to get it inside to Moreno. Ball's loose. Rosa Moreno. Isabella Solis! Oh! Three-pointer gives the BISBEE Pumas the 2-point lead. Ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with the Wolves, but Isabella Solis, what a shot for the Lady Pumas.
What a huge shot. Nothing but net to take the lead, and this gym erupted.
12 seconds to play, 39-37. Pumas find themselves on top. It wasn't Lopez. It wasn't Seha. It was Solis on senior night.
Isabella Solis with the biggest shot of the year if this lead holds. I mean, that win over Wilcox, but this is senior night. And again, they were threatening to blow that double-digit lead that they had, but she absolutely put the team on her back and said, no way.
A lot of cheers coming in the chat from BISBEE Puma fans. Daniel's in there. Diga's in there. 12 seconds to play. Not over. Still got to play good defense, Dave. And what I loved about that shot, Isabella Solis, after the timeout, walked as if this game ain't over. We still got work to do, folks.
Well, yeah, the way Callahan's been shooting on the other side, so we got to get a body on her.
I would just leave one person right there on that corner 3 spot where she's done all her damage. Yanitza Romero. Yanitza in the chat says, woo!
Hey, Yanitza. Speaking of senior night, one of our former Lady Pumas. Speaking of a 3-point specialist in her own right, Yanitza would just chuck that thing up.
She would have made it, too. That's the crazy thing.
Let's see what Coach Tweedo calls up here for the Wolves.
Very similar play to what the Pumas ran. Katana on the inside, knocking the ball around. It's going to be a 3-pointer. No good. Rebound is up and good. 5 seconds. We need a timeout. 4 seconds. Nicole Seha has to put it up. And she doesn't. This one's going to overtime.
Standard procedure. Lord forbid we go to a game that doesn't go to double overtime.
If you're tuning in for the boys' game, we got extra ladies basketball here, folks. Stick around.
Well, again, if this Jim's any indicator, that boys' game is going to be very, very loud. Gonna have to go to get my friend a soda pop over there, keep him awake.
It is not done yet. It has been a very long week for your boy.
Yeah, all we got tomorrow is Buena. Well, you probably got to work.
No, I got Buena.
Huh?
I got Buena tomorrow.
I said you probably have to work as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So here we go. Overtime in Bisbee, Arizona. The land. Daniel's saying, I love this, but I hate this. And again, well, now we can talk about the fact that Yasmin Hernandez is not on the floor for the Lady Pumas in overtime. Got to keep her out of foul trouble. So here we go. Another barn burner. Bisbee had a double-digit lead and wasn't able to hold on to it.
Tip will be corralled by Alyssa Lopez. She gets it to Solis, who hit the 3-pointer to give the Pumas the lead right back. Nicole Seha looking for anybody. Trying to get it to Lopez. This one's going to be taken away. Lourdes Games up and no good. Too strong off the backboard. Seha with the rebound.
What a gift for the Lady Pumas.
Alyssa Lopez with the ball now. Alyssa Lopez dribbling through everyone. Seha. She has Solis. Solis, Isabella Solis. Oh, she couldn't corral the pass. You know she wanted to pop that one. Ball will be knocked away. Solis can't corral it. Nicole Seha.
Out of control right now.
Alyssa Lopez with the ball. She'll calm things down. Lopez driving on the inside. She's going to draw the contact and the foul. Going to the line for 2.
Now that is a heady basketball play. She knew she wasn't going to be able to get the shot up, but she was able to draw the contact. And we know that she's good on the free throw line.
Digging back in the chat says, come on, Lady Pumas.
So Alyssa Lopez with a couple of big free throws here. 3:18 on the clock in overtime. Oh, no, they're going to call it on the floor.
How? All right, any which way. Foul will be on the floor. This one's going to be corralled by Alyssa Lopez. Nervy moments here from the Lady Pumas. Alyssa Lopez looking for an outlet. Gets it over to Solis. Isabella Solis. She can pop this one. Decides better of it. I would have loved to see her take that shot. Seha with the ball. Nicole Seha. From Moreno on the inside. This one will fall to Katana Rogers, who does throw it away. Jump ball. Possession arrow back to the Wolves.
Oh,
Dig in the chat says bleep.
39-39. The Wolves are getting the ball back. We have an injured player. They did go down pretty hard fighting for that loose ball. So we do have an injured player, but she's getting up. She's tough as nails.
That was Gomez as well.
Mariana Gutierrez.
Oh, never mind. That was Gutierrez. Like, I don't know. Make every player put a bun so I can see the numbers properly. I'm struggling for Lourdes Catholic. Or for St. Augustine Catholic. There we go again. Call it Lourdes Catholic.
Boy, you were...
It's a 1A school, and they just played St. David and Valley Union. I'm sorry.
It does get a little muddled with all the games.
especially when everything's running together. You got a full-time job in the morning, full-time job at night, full-time job in the morning, full-time job at night. Where else would you rather be, though, Dave?
Well, I was dumb enough to try to golf today. That was a silly decision.
Megan Callahan, the hero for the Wolves, brings the ball up court. That's going to be an open three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Going to be fought for. Very good toughness on the inside by Paz. Finds herself back in the game. We haven't called her name in a long time. Good rebound there. And outlet pass from Solis, getting up to Lopez. Lopez is going to throw this one away. Ball's going to be on the floor. It's going to be out. Going back to the Wolves.
She threw it off of Lopez's foot. She did it accidentally, and it was a smart play. So nobody can score in overtime. 2:26 on the clock. Tie game.
Nervy moments. I mean, just judging by the fourth quarter, we just have to wait till there's like 30 seconds in the game, then everyone starts hitting shots.
They're trying to work an open three, but BISBEE defense is not allowing that.
Turnaround jumper, baseline. Gomez, boy, she turned around like Steph Curry after she made that one. 41-39. Nicole Sehal with the ball for the Lady Pumas.
The Lady Pumas now down 2. Got to work a good shot.
Miscommunication from Katana and Isabella. Solis does come back and get the ball. Isabella Solis dribbling, driving. Solis on the inside. Up and under, trying to put it up. Will be fouled, going to the line for 2.
Now that is a shooting foul, and she's going to the line. But now a couple of big free throws for Isabella coming in.
Crowd getting live with the "you can't do that" chants.
We got signs in the crowd tonight. It's definitely senior night at BISBEE, Arizona.
Solis, big free throws. Good with the first one.
Pressure shots. After hitting a big 3 in the fourth quarter, Isabella, ice in her veins, putting the ball down when BISBEE needs it the most.
Isabella, no good with the second one. It's going to be a long rebound. Who corrals it? The Wolves, but they lose the ball. Moreno fighting for it, and that's great job there from the Wolves to get it out to Gutierrez. Moreno Gutierrez bringing the ball up court for St. Augustine Catholic.
These coaches have been imploring them to slow it down.
They have a 1-point lead. Why not? Preciado. Callahan for 3. No good off the front iron. Katana Rogers with the rebound. Nicole Sehal bringing the ball up court for the Lady Pumas. A chance to take the lead. Alyssa Lopez, she wants to drive baseline. She puts it up. She's not going to get that one. Wolves bringing the ball up court. Callahan has Sehal on her. Throws this one down. That's going to be out on BISBEE. Going back to the Wolves. 1:05 to play. 1-point deficit for the Pumas.
I know you don't know what's going to happen, but that ball would have been thrown out of bounds by the Wolves if Solis hadn't touched it. But either way, 1:05 on the clock. Lady Pumas down 1.
Baseline jumper up and good. That could be a dagger. Just a minute left. A 3-point lead for the St. Augustine Catholic Wolves here in BISBEE, Arizona.
BISBEE doesn't need 3, but they need 2 at least, and they need it quickly.
That one's going to be knocked away by Callahan. Sehal was trying to drive for that easy 2-pointer. Could not grab it. Sehal inside to Solis. Isabella Solis, she wants to pop the 3-pointer. No good. Long rebound to Solis. 45 seconds. She takes the elbow jumper. Solis again. Baseline jumper and the foul.
She did draw the foul. She's got to make at least one of these. Give BISBEE a chance to play good defense and get the ball back. As the gym is getting loud. It's getting very loud.
Isabella Solis up and iron unkind. Digask in the chat says, let's go Pumas. She needs to make this one.
She needs to make this shot.
Isabella up and good with the second one. Should have been good with the first one, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah, that first one was all the way down and decided to creep its way right back out.
2-point deficit for the Pumas. Gutierrez brings the ball up. They have an elbow jumper. Gomez can't get it to go. Solis chasing the rebound. It's going to fall to Katana. 29 seconds. Katana Rogers wants to go all the way. Denied. Isabella Solis for 3. No good. Ball's out. Going back to the Wolves.
She was open, but she rushed the shot. Gabe Lopez smiling that one off.
Oh, man. I had a heart attack over that one. I thought the roof was going to come off this place.
Oh, it would have.
It was going to be
cold
like
outside. We would have been playing some ice cold basketball. There would have been no ceiling.
So these big buckets here in the second half, in the fourth quarter especially, and overtime, but couldn't get that one to go. Would have given the Pumas the victory. Still down 2. And with the way that St. Augustine Catholic shoots free throws, Dave, this one's far from over.
Yeah, that will be the bonus for both teams on any foul. Fouls are carried into overtime, so Bisbee does have that option of fouling them and putting them on the line, as they've only made 2 free throws in this entire game.
We got no one to thank. So I'm just at a loss for words right now. I think I'll be
much better when I'm running the camera in the second game, I promise.
The quiet on the broadcast is kind of like feeding the tension of the game, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit. You know me, if everything isn't perfect, my mind just starts wandering.
But if they didn't have those darn chairs right on the sideline, we go courtside. But if we go courtside, then we're going to be right in front of the scorer's table, and we don't want that.
Exactly.
Wolves inbounding the ball. Step one, Alyssa Lopez does knock it away. Pumas trying to force the turnover. They do find Gomez. Great idea. They're going to turn this ball over. Alyssa Lopez with it. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Alyssa Lopez. Moremeno. Lopez driving inside. She's going to be denied and fouled.
That's a foul. That's free throws for the Bisbee Pumas.
Alyssa Lopez going to the line for 2.
Double overtime. Guess what?
You're not wrong. 1.97 seconds left to go in this ball game. Alyssa Lopez at the line. Gabe Lopez gives us a right smile. Underneath. No relation, by the way.
Oh, what a loud gym we got tonight. She missed it.
No good with the first one from Alyssa Lopez. I feel like Courtney Borkus is saying you have to miss it.
Miss on purpose.
She has to touch rim. She puts it up and in. Just a 1-point deficit now. St. Augustine has to get the inbound. It's going to be knocked away, and that's going to do it. St. Augustine Catholic Wolves, what a comeback. 11 points down in the second half. Win the game in overtime, 43-42 over the Bisbee Pumas.
Oh, that's one of those ones as a coach where you just, it's got to just drive you insane. You had them the whole game, and you just let it go. Slip right through your fingers.
That's going to do it here, folks. Stay tuned. We will have the boys coming up momentarily. A great game and a chance for the Bisbee Pumas to keep their postseason alive against a tough opponent they lose. We will have to see where they fall in the rankings with just a few games left. For Dave Davies, I am Paul Corder. Stay tuned. Part 2 of our doubleheader coming up.